Trying to decide if you should buy or sell in Sherman Oaks. In this May market update, I'll break down the Sherman Oaks housing market so you can stay ahead. We're going to cover what's trending with homes for sale in Sherman Oaks, how Sherman Oaks property values are shifting, and what the latest Sherman Oaks real estate listings are telling us. Plus, if you've ever wondered what it's like to live in Sherman Oaks, California, I've got some insights for you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see right now, you're looking at my MLS screen. I'm going to give you this market update by going through the MLS and showing you what is going on in each price range. So I got 1 to 1.5, 1.5 to 2, 2 to 2.5, 2.5 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. We're going to jam through this real quickly. If you are in the 2 to 2.5 million range, after I go over the intro, you can skip to that part just to see what's going on in your particular segment. But if you're interested in hearing what's going on in general, hang on with us and watch the whole thing. All right, so it's May 29th, 2025, okay? We are in the peak selling market in spring. And I gotta be honest with you, it's been a little bit of a slow start for me this year. We had the fires early in the year. I think people were distracted. My phone is ringing. I wouldn't say off the hook, but I'm finally getting a lot of sellers to come to me right now saying I'm ready to go. Usually we like to get connected to clients, you know, March, April, maybe May, early May, so that we can do some things to the house, get it ready for the market. But a lot of people are kind of a little late to the party, and I don't know really why, but I'm getting a lot of calls finally right now. So it seems to be pretty active. Let's dive in. So here we are right now, 1 million to 1.5 million. So look over here in the upper left-hand corner where you see my cursor. I've got 13 active listings, 13 under contract. These blue numbers, the light blue 5 is active under contract. It means there's a contract on the house. Blue 8 means there are 8 homes that are pending, set to close, and 13 means how many homes have closed in the last 30 days. This price range is very robust. This is absolutely a seller's market. The chances are if you go on the market and you're in this price range and you have a very nice home in a good neighborhood, priced well, you are going to get multiple offers on this house. I'll just try to show you one of the latest ones. I just personally had listed this home right here on Margate. This is North Hidden Woods. This is in between Fulton and Coldwater. As you can see, there's 8 cul-de-sacs in this neighborhood, only 2 entrances in. That is premium location, good real estate. Some of these are a little bit close to Magnolia. Some of these are on Chandler, but whatever. But a good location. I'll just tell you what happened on this one. This is a William Mellentine Ranch. This is actually my listing. We listed it for $1,399,000 in April 22nd. I had four or five offers on this property, and it sold for $1,470,000. That is $71,000 over the asking price immediately. So as you can see, there are quite a few houses that are trading with multiple offers still in this market, okay, in that price range. Now let's keep going and let's start looking at other price ranges. I'm going to go right here to go to 1.5 million, 2 million. Bear with me. As we go up in price, you're going to see how things are going to change. All right, so here we are. So now we've got 1.5 million to 2 million. Okay, so here's what the market looks like in Sherman Oaks. We have 38. This yellow is coming soon. So you've got 38 homes for sale, 10 under contract, and 10 have sold. So when we start to get into those points where you have more homes for sale that are going under contract, we start moving towards a more balanced market. In this particular case, we've got 38 homes available on the MLS. That doesn't count homes that are getting ready to come for sale against only 10 sales. 10 sales is not bad. That's still 30%, 40%. That's still 30+% of the market is trading. So it's still a pretty good market. I'm probably not going to spend the time to go into all of these listings. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just go pick one of my favorites. I'll just go through here real quickly just to show you real quickly what's going on. That's a rendering. That's a Thomas James home. This is a good location here. This is a good offering. It's interesting though. This has been on the market. The seller's having a hard time letting it go. It's a fixer. It needs a lot of work. There's been multiple offers on this property around 1.5. Seller raised the price. Not really sure what the idea is there, but you know, there's some price sensitivity. New construction houses. Let's see. That's on Beverly the Glen. Here's one on Saloma, west of Kester. Let's see. Let me see if there's something else that I've written on or been actively. Here's one on, this was a competitor to my Hesby listing down the street, which is really interesting. My Hesby property was on a 7,500 square foot lot and was super adorable. And my seller priced it fairly, 1,625. I got multiple offers and it sold for 1,685. So let's jump over here to 2 million. Let's do 2 to 2.5. So let's see what's going on in the $2 million to $2.5 million range. Here we go, guys. 33 active listings, 10 under contract nights, 9 recent sales. This market is massively transforming. In the beginning of the year, this market was very quiet. This price range was very quiet. I would say it was 33 homes for sale and more like 3 or 4 total under contract. Now there's 10, which is about 30%, maybe 32, 33% of the market is under contract. So again, another price range where if you've got a good product, make it look good, price it well, and it will sell. Also, location is an issue. It's important to kind of think about when you're comping your home, how many are for sale around you. And when I say around you, I usually mean school district. For the most part, the schools in the southeast part of the valley are really good and people want to go to elementaries. They may choose Carpenter first in Studio City, Dixie Canyon in Sherman Oaks, Riverside's probably a second in Sherman Oaks, tied with Sherman Oaks Elementary, and then followed by Chandler. But they're all really fairly good schools. But when you break it down into a school district or a certain pocket, you'll find that inventory is very low, and that's what's causing these homes to sell. Let's move over to 2.5 to 3 real quick, and then we're going to move in higher brackets from 3 to 4. So let's do 2.5 to $3 million. So now you can start to see the market feeling a little bit different in different price ranges, right? So this is 2.5 to $3 million. You have 31 homes that are currently on the market, but only 5 under contract and 4 that have traded in the last 30 days. So you're looking at 10 to 15% of the market under contract. So now we're shifting more towards a buyer's market, right? Because if only 5 are under contract, it basically means your product's got to be really good and be priced very fairly. Otherwise, it's going to sit with the other 31 homes that are on the market. So as you can see, we're going up in price, and the higher in price we are in Sherman Oaks, the harder it is to sell our homes. Let's go 3 to 4. And by the way, guys, you can still sell houses. It's just the formula for being successful, okay, again, is to make your product look great. We get a lot of sellers who just want to throw their house on the market and not do much to it. And, you know, there's no such thing as a free lunch. Just like when we started in our careers, we had to invest a lot of time and energy into our businesses. If we wanted to make money in the stock market, we got to learn, and we got to try and fail and try and fail. We got to put the effort in to become successful. Same thing with real estate. If you want your house to sell for more money, you have to make sure it is neat, it is tidy, it is staged well, it looks good, and the price has to be fair. When the market sees value, it jumps on it. And when you come out of the gate in the beginning priced fairly, that's how you get the market to react, and you'll get a higher sales price. Here we are, guys, 3 to 4 million in Sherman Oaks. As you can see, you're dotted with green. 40 homes currently for sale in this price range between 3 and 4. And again, not all is lost, guys. Again, it sounds like it's a lot, but if you break it down into neighborhoods, it's less, but there's still competition. 4 homes under contract. Only 10% of the available homes for sale are under contract, and there's 3 that have traded. So again, this is kind of pointing towards, not kind of, it's pointing towards have a good product, make it look great, price it fairly. And then last but not least, we'll do 4 to 5 real quick, and then we'll do 5 plus, just so you can get a feel for what's going on. Here's 4 to 5. Okay, interesting. Look what happens to the market when you go above 4. There's a lot of newer construction homes that are not reflected in this price range. Granted, this is a higher price range in Sherman Oaks, so it would make sense that there's less of them. So that's part of why you're seeing less homes on the market. But this actually doesn't look so bad. 10 homes on the market, 2 under contract, 1 traded in the last 30 days. Let's just go ahead and take a look at some of these properties and see what we're looking at here. Here we go. Stone Canyon. This was Neil Patrick Harris's house, was a long time ago. Came out at $4,395 in April, reduced down to $4,199. This is a beautiful home in Stone Canyon. Some of you know this house, some of you have not seen it at all. Not much in updates have done since, and PH had this house. But this is a fantastic property, guys. If you're looking in the area, consider this one. My guess, and I have no idea what's going on with this house. It could have multiple offers already, but my guess is 3,999 would be a better number. And keep in mind, guys, price bracketing is a huge deal. So if you've got a product that you think is worth 4.1 or 4.2 or 3.1 or 3.2, okay? Believe it or not, you get less money by pricing it at 4.2 or 4.3 or 3.3 or 3.4 or 3.2 than you do at pricing it at 2.99 or 3.99. The reason is because when you have a great product and you slide it under that major price bracket, all of a sudden you're the best house in that price bracket. Everybody sees it and they go to it and they compete and they write offers on the property. So do yourself a favor, don't overprice your house. Let's take a look at a few more of these. New construction on Sunny Slope south of the boulevard, $993 a square foot, $7,500 on the lot, just listed today. Actually, let's take a closer look. Some of these are, let's see, here we go. This was, yeah, this is brand new construction. This literally just listed today. Just hit the market, hot off the press. Beautiful new construction home. Let's see what else we got here. This is a Thomas James deal. This is just a piece of land south of the boulevard, and that's a rendering. So you can buy and they'll build for you. Here is, I'm going to switch this over to client detail. Scoot down for you here. Just going to keep going. This is a house on Briarwood. It's overlooking the freeway. Great house. Some freeway noise. Asking $1,200 per foot. Again, the market is price sensitive. I mean, a gated, beautiful house, but dated, original. I mean, I don't know how you're going to get $1,200 per square foot when somebody's got to put $1 million into the property. Great house, but again, market sensitive. This is Royal Woods. This is a really good location. Again, asking almost $1,000 a square foot. For a house this size, it should be relatively done. It's got a tennis court in the back, which is very valuable and unique. But as you can see, you've got 90s finishes throughout the house. This is just not compelling in a market like this with interest rates as high as they are. And I think that's probably why it might be on the market a little bit. 49 days on the market. Some of these are coming on and coming off again. Yeah, sold back in 14 for 1.7. on the market for $5 million, asking $1,000 a square foot. So price sensitivity out there. Let's see if there's anything else we want to talk about. This is a cool house that just popped up on Greenleaf. I like this one. It's not, I don't think it's brand new. This is a 2018 home, probably a little rich, but close. This is a cool house on Hollyline. It's taking a while to sell. It's 4,500 square feet. I think some of the square footage is down here in this little structure. Cool house. Love this house on Murrieta, but again, $1,161 a square foot, 122 days in the market, started at 5.5. This was built by the Arzuman brothers on Davana Terrace. Really good house. This is like 3 years old. Yep, 3 years old, $5 million, came on the market at 5, been on the market for 49 days. I know this house. This is a cool house. It's got the garages down below and you got to come upstairs, 17,000 on foot on the lot. This one's under contract. There you go. $945 a square foot, 17,000 square foot lot, beautiful home. Lots of land up there, great kind of a plantation feel when you get up there. I've been inside this house. Lovely finishes, not brand new remodel, but very classic. So anyways, that's what's going on in that price range. I'm going to switch over to 5+ real quick, and then we're going to wrap it up in Sherman Oaks, and we're going to call it a day. All right, guys, so 9 records, 2 trades in the last 30 days, over $5 million. That is not bad, right? It is not a bad market. Certainly way more activity than there was in the in the early part of the year. Again, another Thomas James deal, asking $5 million. Gosh, I'm guessing this is the cost of the house. This is probably the cost of, it's not the land. The land's not worth $5 million in that location. So that's got to be for the finished product. And then here we go. This is a house on Nob Hill. This is a tough one, guys. Careful with developments. This is a hillside property built right into the side of the hill on Nob Hill. Really great location overall. Been in the house, lots of square footage, but levels, hard to trade. Let's see, what else do we have? Another type into the hillside house. This one has a lot better flow. This one's been on the market for a while. I think it's probably over a year. It says 1 day on the market, but when you click here and you scroll down, you can see it came out. Let's see. Well, it says February of this year at 6.5. So it's been on the market for 3-4 months. There might be another one that I'm thinking of. Let's see. I'm going to go back down here. This is a new one on Chandler, a little more than half an acre on the lot, 5,500 square feet. Another one, Camino de la Cumbre, again, complicated hillside structure. Just timing is just not great. Slow market, hard to find buyers for these hillside properties. Here's one on Long Ridge. This is a cool house, but also a little funky. It's got a little bit of levels, cool backyard. This is Long Ridge Estates. States. Talk about premium location. I mean, this is an absolutely outstanding location. Great kitchen. Look at the truss system there. Gated, Spanish style. A little bit tough on the land. It's terraced. There's levels and not a lot of room to run around. Very cool house. Shown that a couple times. Anyways, guys, that's the market. Okay, so again, at the end of the day, trying the best you can to make your product as good as possible. These are the type of markets that expose some of the properties that have obsolescence, right? The location isn't great. It's got too many levels. The floor plan and the layout are not good enough, or not great. I mean, for the most part, people are looking for good bones. They're looking for a good house. They'll fix something and they'll put money into it. But when you're asking them to knock down walls and reconfigure a layout and then spend $500-$600 or $300-$400 a square foot to refinish, you know, it puts pressure on the price. So guys, thanks so much for watching our market update. We really appreciate your hanging out there with us. We'd love some comments. Don't forget to comment, like below, subscribe. We've got walkthrough videos. We're going to feature developments in the area, new restaurants. Consider us your Sherman Oaks expert. Call us if you need anything. 818-217-1767. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll bring you a June market update in the next 30 days. Thanks, guys. Take care.